Boys, so this is a bit of an impromptu video, but we've had some breaking LEGO news in the last 24 hours. And other than that, there is also a lot I want to talk about regarding August 1st releases and some of the questions that you guys have been putting in my community tab. So let's go for it. LEGO Fortnite. So yes, boys, as you can indeed see on the screen right now, LEGO Fortnite has officially been confirmed. Right, so I've made a few videos on LEGO Fortnite in the past talking about the potential upcoming sets of it and also everything around just the theme in general, because of course we got the LEGO Fortnite game earlier in the year. But as you can see on the screen right now, we've officially been given our first 4 official LEGO Fortnite sets. And for comparison, I've also got all the British prices loaded up so you can see the price differences. But I'm not gonna lie, guys, from first looking at this, they look pretty good. Right, so let's just go into this straight away. Let's start with the cheaper one. We've got the Burger, of course. So I've not played any LEGO Fortnite yet, but I do in fact know Fortnite and I've played it many times over the years. I haven't played it for a little while, so I don't really know most of this, but I do understand, of course, the battle bus and all the loot llamas and all that sort of stuff. But the Burger, $15, not a bad price range for what it seems to be quite a fun set. And to be honest, I get big Krabby Patty vibes. One day I do hope that LEGO brings back SpongeBob SquarePants. But either way, guys, $15 isn't too bad. There's 193 pieces. The set's pretty cool. The box art is nice. It's just a fun play set for, I'm guessing, younger kids and stuff. It would be nice if there was a minifigure though. It doesn't seem like we're going to get one. But from what you can see, $15, it's not too shabby. Right, so let's have a look at some of the other sets that have come along. We've got Peelybone, of course, $100 for this one, and it is an 18 plus set, so it's a little bit more in the pricey range, but I guess it is aimed more towards the adult collectors who also play LEGO Fortnite, or just Fortnite in general. But this one is Peelybone. Of course, it's an interesting concept, I'm not gonna lie. I don't really know how I feel about it. I think the whole idea of it is nice. It's got the whole, what we've seen with Star Wars and Marvel and even Indiana Jones, the display plaque giving it all the details of, you know, the set and everything. But the set itself, I guess I would prefer it if it was just straight up Peelybone, but I guess this might be something linked towards actual LEGO Fortnite. So that's a question for you lot. If this is anything to do with LEGO Fortnite in terms of like a custom skin or something in the game, then do let me know. Of course, Peely being one of the more iconic earlier in the game characters. But this is where we get pretty interesting. And if I compare it for the British prices, £35 and £90, $40 and $100. These prices are really good, guys. But we're going to start with the Loot Llama first. Of course, this is a set which I do understand a lot more about, having of course played the Battle Royale, which is where of course Loot Llamas originally originated from. But this set, guys, looks absolutely phenomenal. If we just take a look at even this photo here, you can see that you can stack the Loot Llama inside with all the extra, you know, equipment and all the stuff you can get from the Loot Llamas, which from first glance, if we have a look, it looks like there is, what, a slurp juice, is that? Maybe that's a slurp juice or something. But then you've got, of course, some dynamite, a backpack, a grapple gun, I believe, and then, of course, is that a big pot? I think that looks like a big pot. But either way, $40. Loot Llama, how many pieces has it got? It's 691 pieces, so not too bad. And I think the design of it it's incredible. It looks really, really good. Definitely up there. And if they didn't do the battle bus, it would be the best of this upcoming wave of Fortnite sets, which I better say is all coming out on October 1st. So not too long to wait for these sets. Right, so if we go back and we have a look at, of course, the big boy of all of these new sets, this is your Dwayne The Rock Johnson. This is the solid, I don't have a clue what I'm saying right now. Either way, we have got the battle bus. This thing looks, honestly, from first looks, when I saw all this announced this morning, it looks pretty good. There are indeed 9 minifigures also included with this battle bus. You've got, of course, Peely. Is that the Cuddle team leader? You've got, I guess that's the default skin in the corner as well. And you've got, of course, the Meowscarada is a Pokemon. Where am I going with that? Either way, there's plenty of minifigures here. Of course, I don't remember all of the names, but I do, of course, remember what they look like. The battle bus, though, it looks really good, guys. I'm not going to lie. There is some detail, but I believe all of the sticker parts are not printed. They're all stickers. But even just looking at what default Tfue, look at his face. It's the design of some of these figures are really good. But no, the battle bus is definitely a standout. You can open it up on top and, of course, put all your minifigures inside like they're going into battle. I don't know if this set is based off of Battle Royale or if it's based off of the LEGO Fortnite game. I think it's a mixture between both of them, but nearly 1,000 pieces, 954 pieces for $100, guys, and all these 9 minifigures. I really do think this set is extremely well valued, and I guarantee you, right, October 1st, we're going to the LEGO store and we're going to pick all these ones up, except from, I probably think Peelybone, because yeah, that one's not for me. Either way, I wanted to talk about Lego Fortnite today because I think some of the stuff that they've included is insane. Yes, maybe we're lacking a few minifigures here, especially with like the Durr Burger. It would have been nice to get another minifigure. But overall, I really don't have any negatives towards any of this theme. I may not be personally into Fortnite as much as I used to be, maybe when the game came out. But for a theme which is certainly going to be based more towards the kids, these price points are perfect, I'd say. If anything, they're better than I thought they'd be. Because I guess it just makes all of these sets more accessible to everyone. But no, honestly, guys, I would say Lego Fortnite, it is a 10 out of 10 so far, and I'm very, very excited to get my hands on these sets. We're gonna review them, but yeah, I guess we have to wait till October 1st when all of these are indeed released. So yeah, it's certainly something to look forward to. Right, I also wanted to talk about August 1st releases because it is a week until August. So let's go to the upcoming releases and yeah, let's just go over what I'm planning on getting for the beginning of August. Star Wars, it's going to be a bit hit and miss. We've got, of course, the Dark Falcon coming out very soon. I haven't really spoken about this one much. The figures, very good. Darth Jar Jar, love to see it. But other than Darth Jar Jar, this set for me, way overpriced, not interested, moving on. Lego Marvel is kind of going to be my big hitter for August. Like the Milano, I really want to get it. I want to get my hands on Drax and everything, but it's not something I'm going to get straight away. I'm going to wait because I do feel like we're going to get the Ghost situation and like with the Captain America shield, where maybe in a year or so we will get this set, you know, 30, 40% off, which would be nice to see, which is what I'm going to hold out for. But either way, there are some decent sets. We've got Jaws coming out in August. I have spoken about this one a few times, especially in my shorter videos, but $150, I think this set's phenomenal. I know a lot of adult collectors really want to get their hands on this, but yeah, we're not going to talk about any of that today. We want to get to the sets that I am definitely going to be getting. This is where I've actually got to try and find them. This shows you how unprepared for this video I am. Dancing Groot, again, not for me this month. Right, the Leviathan, definitely a set we're going to be getting. The Avengers versus Leviathan, of course, you get plenty of figures. You've got Captain America, Big Fig Hulk. What are they called again? I can't remember what they're called. You got a Chitauri, you know what I mean. And of course, I've got Black Widow, and then of course the Leviathan on top. Brilliant looking set. I think it's very high priced, but with the figures you get, especially the Big Fig Hulk, I do think it kind of makes it a little bit more worth it. But yeah, 347 pieces for $50 is extremely high, but it is mainly, of course, a minifigure related set, and the Big Fig Hulk being the standout. So that's definitely one which I think we're going to get and do maybe a review on the channel. Maybe that will be what we'll do with that one. Yeah, we have got some other sets on the way, which I am very interested to get. If I can just find them now, that would be very handy. This set though, the Iron Man and Iron Legion versus the Hydra Soldiers, to me, I don't ever want to go really anywhere near it. It's just a waste of money. I'm sorry. I love the whole idea of Marvel Battle Packs, but this one, no, not for me, thank you. Just diverting from Lego Marvel, because again, like I said, this video, I have no idea where I'm going with it, but the Ahsoka Tano's Jewel on Peridia is a set I really want to get, and we're going to see how well the budget is at the start of the month, because if I can't pick up all the Marvel sets, or if I maybe change my mind, it's definitely a set I want to get my hands on. Ezra Bridger, I love you. And of course, the return to Grand Admiral Thrawn in Lego is definitely something I want to get involved with. But $55, it is a bit pricey, but I do think it's a really cool set. And again, mainly one for the minifigures. Oh, I didn't realize there's a NASCAR coming out. That's pretty cool. Right, so here we are. I've searched it up because I wasn't going to find it. I was just scrolling for ages, and yeah, I was kind of getting a bit lost. The Avengers Assemble Age of Ultron, $100. I have spoken about this already, but this is definitely the set I'm getting at the start of August. Yeah, $100, 613 pieces. And how many minifigures have we got? 8 minifigures and 1 Big Fig Hulk, of course. This set really does look truly phenomenal. Even the design of like I guess it's a 4x4, that looks really cool as well. Hawkeye, really big standout for me. I think he's the best design minifigure Hawkeye we've had for a long time. I do think, hang on, if I can find it. There is a Hawkeye I do love, so bear with me. This Hawkeye here, I think this Hawkeye is arguably the best designed Hawkeye we've had to date. I just get a better shot of that one for you, but this Hawkeye here is definitely my favorite Hawkeye to date. But I do think this new one coming out at the start of August definitely give this one competition. And yeah, I'd be interested to see the comparison. And then of course there is another Big Fig Hulk in this one, but I do think there's a difference in this Big Fig Hulk to the last one. I think this one's got some printing on it, whilst the other one in the Leviathan doesn't. But again, 613 pieces for $100 is a very, very high price tag. But as you can see here, there is a lot of minifigures included, which kind of, I guess in Lego's way, it makes up for it. Even if some of the minifigures are going to be reused or reused further down the line, it is pretty pricey when I think about it. But I do want to get it because I think it's a really cool set. Right, I'm going to look at my phone because there's some other things that I did want to talk about today. I did put out a post on the community tab saying Ask Rebel Studios, because we're going to start a series where I can start answering some of your questions, maybe on the end of these like shorter news videos or just recap videos, whatever the hell I'm doing right now. But either way, I've got some questions from you lot and I wanted to answer some of them. So at user XT9, you said, why did you choose Ezra Bridger for your profile picture. For the same reason that I'm debating spending an extra $55 on that Ezra Bridger, Ahsoka Tano, Jewel and Prettier set. I absolutely adore Ezra. Rebels, one of my favorite series of all time. The Star Wars Rebels, that is, from what, back in the day? I don't know, what, 2014 now? Either way, as you saw in the video we did the other day, I'll leave a little link in the corner now for you. We also picked up Agent Callus in our $100 minifigure haul for that reason, because I love Star Wars Rebels that much. So when I decided to create my channel, I wanted to have like a minifigure to be me or something, but I thought there's no way I can design my own minifigure, so I thought, who's my favorite? So I went with Ezra Bridger. But saying that, I still don't even own the Ezra Bridger minifigure, so that's something that needs to change. William Wise, that is a tongue twister for you. What are the most underrated sets / themes in your opinion? The most underrated sets and themes for me personally is Scooby-Doo, SpongeBob, and Ben 10. I know Ben 10 has a bit of an iffiness towards it because it's all just like Bionicle figures, but I absolutely adore Ben 10. I grew up on the theme and I would love it to return one day. But outside of that, I really do like Despicable Me. As you saw in the vlog, we also went and watched Despicable Me 4 at the end of it, and I saw all the new sets in store the other day. Yeah, Despicable Me, especially the new Gru's house with Baby Gru, and you've got Margot and all the other figures. It's a really good set, and I think Despicable Me 4, well, I should say the Despicable Me 4 theme in the Despicable Me theme. God, I can't get my words out today. Either way, Despicable Me, I think that is the best LEGO theme. Well, one of the best LEGO themes that is currently available, which is also quite underrated. Cody Brick says, what is your least favorite LEGO theme of all time? Lego Friends. Right, and this one's quite an interesting question, right? Senator Stud Guy? I think it's Senator Stud Guy. 3 questions. 1, what got you into Lego? 2, how much do you think your collection is worth in total? And 3, what's the oldest Lego set or figures in your collection? Good questions. Let's do this back to front. Off the top of my knowledge, I believe this here, the Technic race car, which is massively sun bleached, is like one of the oldest sets in my collection. And then inside here is where I keep a lot of my like minifigures. So if I quickly just find it, here we are. This Anakin here is, I think, to date, the oldest minifigure that I know of. Because, of course, I would have had, like, Lego City stuff and all of that. But that's the, like, most notable one that I have old. I think it's, like, 2014 or something like that. I've actually, I've forgotten your other questions now. What got me into Lego? Right, that was a good question as well. What got me into Lego? I think that's really a story for a whole complete other video. But either way, I got into Lego because I absolutely love cars. I used to love building all the Technic models and all of the, you know, the buildable cars back in the day. And then I got into Lego during lockdown because I was very bored and I had a job and I was furloughed. So I was just like, what do I do with all this money? And I was like, oh, Lego, that's pretty cool. And then next, you know, I ended up spending way too much money on Lego. And we're in the predicament we're in now, where I now have a YouTube channel around Lego. And number 2, how much do you think your collection is worth in total? This is a question you lot ask me all the time on my lives. Right, I have no idea. If I was gonna put an estimate on it, I would say anywhere between 2,000 to about 5,000. That's what I'd say my collection's worth in total. But I honestly have no clue. Right, and then the final one is coming from UCT. Here's one that I often wonder. Why do you think that Lego is so against adult themes, 18 plus genres, films, TV, series, etc.? They've definitely pushed their 18 plus adults welcome agenda in recent years, but fans of more adult characters like Deadpool in particular don't get to see their favorite films, etc. in Lego form. Sorry, I'm sure that was a mouthful. Looking forward to the vid. Yes, it was definitely a mouthful to say. The best way to compare it, I think, is like the Red Bull in the Formula 1. We're starting to get a lot of Formula 1 Speed Champion sets, but at the same time, I don't think we'll ever get a Red Bull, just because the fact that Red Bull is an energy drink, and just like with the Ayrton Senna McLaren F1 car, we don't have any of like the cigarette advertisers on it. So I think it'd be very hard to put a character like Deadpool into Lego, especially when it's such a violent and quite disturbing for younger people's like theme and franchise. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we'll see some Deadpool and Wolverine sets very soon, but I do doubt it. But no, in response to the whole of your question, I do think a lot of it is down to the fact of, it's not that they don't want to do it, it's just when they look at it in a bigger concept, such as with Red Bull, it's a lot harder to put that into Lego without causing quite a few probably legal issues and stuff like that. But yes, guys, either way, that is everything we're going to talk about today in this quite strange video. But either way, we have had, what, Lego Fortnite being introduced in the last couple of days. We've got all the August sets coming out soon, which I've kind of run down what I'm going to get. But knowing me, I probably won't get any of it and I'll end up buying something completely different. And then, of course, we've started a bit of a series where I want to try and get you guys involved in a few more of the videos where we can do Ask rebelbrickstudios. And I will try and answer your questions either at the end of videos or in separate, like, special series. So let me know how you want me to do it in the future. Let me know, like, if you want to keep the new stuff separate or if you want to keep your questions separate. Either way, just give me a bit of info. I'd really appreciate it. Yes, guys, if you do want to support the channel a little bit more, I have recently started the channel memberships. It's less than £2 a month, and it goes a long way in getting all the content out for you, and of course showing a bit of support towards the channel, because I'm not gonna lie, like we're talking about, Lego's quite expensive. So if you want to join the 2 other members who are already in the channel membership, you can get yourself involved by having your name on a brick in our Lego City, and you'll be in every single Lego City video basically. Either way guys, have a great rest of your day. Let me know your thoughts on Lego Fortnite. I'm very interested to see what you think about it. I think the price is pretty good. But have a great rest of your day, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye guys. Lego, if you could do Lego Fortnite, bring back Ben 10. I'm being serious.